I know stuff. I want to share stuff with you. Here it comes. Good sense is not common. Common sense then is nonsense. That makes sense to me. Have you got that figured out? All right, in Canada, the Supreme Court now has recently yet destroyed another key part of Stephen Harper's legacy. I mean, they just do this almost daily. I mean, this Harper thing versus the Trudeau thing is kind of an interesting saga to watch, I guess. And there's a lot to be learned from it. Harper had a government in Canada for 10 years. He did not do anything, as the Liberals did, that I can even think of. He fooled around a little bit with the long gun registry, but for all intents and purposes, it remained the same, except for a couple of little twists and turns. This Trudeau, though, I gotta say, he comes in there, I admire him. I can't stand what he's doing to the country. He's going to destroy it. I mean, he's going to screw up everything that is left to screw up, right? But he's on this little vengeance thing, and he's saying, hey, I'm going to destroy everything the Conservatives put into power during their 10-year time, and in 6 months, he's gotten rid of most everything. So you got to admire a guy's tenacity, I guess, but I wish he would get the heck out of government and go somewhere else so the country could be saved. In 2012, the Conservatives in Canada introduced conditional visas to crack down on marriage fraud, and now Trudeau, that's one of the things that he's knocked out of place. He said, oh, that's okay to have fraud come on into our country and we'll welcome you. And they're doing that. It's kind of like the Indian Act. Harper went to great lengths and it took a lot of time to put this law into place about transparency, right? So when we give the Indian people money, we'll get to see where it goes and who's spending it and how come. And what's his name? That little guy, you know, the guy that's never had a job in his life. The Prime Minister Trudeau. He said, but it's not our place to know, so he scrapped that law as well. He just kind of keeps on being a liberal. Oh boy, politically right is right and left is wrong. I want to share a shopping joke with you. A fellow went shopping at Safeway, and when he got up to the till, he had 1 quart of milk, 1 apple, 1 TV dinner. So the cashier says, "You're single." He said, "Oh, you can tell because I have 1 of everything." And she looked at him and said, "No, it's because you're ugly." Okay, now, shopping. I want to share some stuff with you. Women pay 43% more than men at the till. That's kind of amazing. I mean, all you ever hear about equality or lack of equality is to do with the workplace. And yet it's the consumers that are nabbing them and nailing them. And the government, they're the benefactors of all of this because they get taxes. If it's 43% more than men, what does that do to the tax level? At least 43% more in income, I think. I'm not a mathematician, but I got to tell you, it's more, not less. And this goes on, and you never hear about that. All you hear about is, I want as much money as a man. And by the way, if I get pregnant and have a baby, I get to go away in Canada for a year. You still got to pay me and you got to keep my job open, but I'll come back. And by the way, I'm in favor of equal stuff. You know, you do a job. If a woman digs a ditch or a man digs a ditch, she get paid the same for digging the darn ditch, don't you think? And in terms of the till, it's up to the women to maybe not buy the products that cost a whole bunch more. I mean, I don't know. You probably need a fix in there somewhere, but I was surprised to learn that they pay 43% more than we do. And in my case, that means I just pay the extra 43%. How about your case? In any event, you all come back here tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right. See ya.